social media with a lot of, I hate calling out local artists, I just like say musicians, if you don't mind me asking. Musicians from Green Upstate. And I don't like name dropping, but I got to. One of my makeup artist friends, my fellow Pound Cake, he dropped a song and it went viral.
Right.
And it was called Shake Something. And a lot of musicians from Upstate were pissed because it's getting played on the radio and DJs are playing. How do you feel about that? Like being, devil's advocate, how do you feel? Do you think it was fair for all y'all who have worked hard?
I don't feel no kind of way about it. Work harder, I don't feel no kind of way about it. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like, if you sitting around mad because somebody was able to finesse a move, fuck it. Work harder. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you think that was a strategy, or do you think that was?
I mean, he has a platform.
Gotcha.
You gotta understand. Like, I don't know him personally. I have never heard the song, but I understand he brings a heavy energy. I got homegirls who talk about how good his work is. So outside, music ain't his main thing, but he used his fan base he has with his being a makeup artist or whatever to his advantage. That's strategic. That's what I was talking about earlier. So if you mad at that, you need to get a better strategy. Like, you worry about the wrong shit. That's why you can't be successful. You know? Yeah. So
I know it was the last time that he had a showcase and JJ Solomon didn't have his music, so he was upset about that. He vented on social media. A lot of social media plays to y'all advantage or disadvantage. Do you think it's certain things you should put on your social media as a musician, because it is still a business?
I don't think you should really, like, outside of music in general, I don't think you should really if you got an issue with somebody, I'm just from principles, the way I was raised, we have a conversation. Like, what I say to you ain't for the whole world wide web to hear. Like, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, now if you want to go and share it, cool. That's just not how I operate. Like, we can sit down, we can have a conversation. To his point, I don't know what happened with that. That's the first time I heard about that, with JJ not having his music. To me, if I'm coming here to perform, I probably sent you my music. You should have my music. But as an artist, you have to take accountability in that too. Always travel with a flash drive. Don't ever be caught in a situation where you don't have your music. So if they like, oh, I don't got it on my, ain't no worries, I got you right here. Plug the flash drive in. We still rolling. Being prepared. You know what I'm saying? So we all got to take accountability for shit. All the time.
Do you think a lot of people should also take that advice with sending in music to your podcast, Isay Podcast?
Yeah. The only shit I'll say about that, man, artists, don't take that shit personal, yo. Like, I'm starting to get more and more feedback, like, oh, y'all killed them on this. Or, like, you always say you don't like shit. If I don't like your music, I don't like your music. It ain't nothing personal. It's not against you as a person. People don't like my music. I don't give a fuck. And that's how y'all need to be. Y'all really need to think like that. Like, okay, just because he don't like this song, maybe there's another song. You act like if I say I don't like your song, then I'm calling you a bitch, or I'm saying fuck your mama. Like, ain't none of that happening, bro. It's just me giving my opinion on music that you submitted. I make songs myself I go back and listen to, like, I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. But if you can't take criticism well, you're never going to get better. You got to be able to take that criticism.
Simon Cowell taught us that on American Idol.
Yeah, he did. you like
the Simon Cowell of Isay. Tell the world about Isay Podcast.
Yeah, Isay Podcast, man. That's another platform we got. Fuck with us. We drop every Tuesday. All major platforms. Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Check it out. Like I said, every Tuesday, 10 a.m. We're on IG, Facebook, Isay Podcast. Links in the bio. And that's what we do. We start every episode off, we feature a Carolina artist, because it's a lot. And we get a lot of feedback lately too. People like, yo, who was that? Like, that shit hard. Like, I had a nigga call me from California. Like, yo, that shit is hard, bro. Like, who was that? So, artists, we will play your music. You will get feedback. But we damn sure play shit.
Please give them tips when you submit.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Make sure it's matched.
Make sure your quality right, man. Cause we don't want to have that shit where it's peeking all over the place. We don't want to do none of that, man. Make sure that's right. Make sure you're open to feedback. Make sure you're not damn sensitive. Cause if you sensitive, don't send your shit. Cause we gonna be honest.
What made y'all start a podcast? Like,
man,
is that a long time?
When me and DJ Ray we was roommates at one point in time. And so every day, me and this nigga would just sit around and do just bullshit. Like, it would be people who would come over and be like, yo, y'all motherfuckers are funny as shit. Like, I just come over here for the comedy. And damn, one day we was sitting around, I'm like, yo, I started listening to a podcast. I'm like, bro, we need to do this shit. So damn, then when all of us would link up, we start having kickbacks. And damn, it'll be me, him, and Merv, damn, just cracking jokes, talking about random shit, like,
Miss Merv,
yeah, just talking random shit, man. And damn, we was like, yo, we gonna do this shit. So we started doing it, and like first we was sharing the link, and we did it for a couple months, and then we stopped. Like, if we didn't stop, we probably be at like episode 150, 160 right now. But when we stopped, people were saying like, why y'all start the podcast, man? When y'all come back out with the podcast? And I'm like, shit, man, people was really fucking with it. Like, and we got back into it. We've been rolling with it ever since. And then we just, you know, kind of built it. Like, okay, what else can we add to it? And that Carolina music, because we all passionate about pushing Carolina music. We like, hey, let's add this to it. And now I see little other people doing shit, you know, adding like, hey, telling people like, hey, I want to start a podcast featuring Carolina artists, music producers. It's cool.
Take it as flattery.
It's flattery. You know, the more platforms, the better. We appreciate you, though.
So y'all done came up on episode 100, too. So
yeah,
I know you said if you didn't stop. It hasn't been a time where a guest has just really pissed you off. You said, that motherfucker is not coming back in here.
Shit, no. If that happened, show cut, you gone immediately.
Really?
Yeah, nah, you not finna come in our shit. And damn, hell no. Would you let somebody come in your house and disrespect your
like
shit?
Like a debate.
Nah, cause see, I'm the kind of person, man, like, my teachers used to tell my mom, like, you really, you know, I don't know y'all's finances, but y'all really should try and get him in law school. I like that. I embrace debate. Like, people lose their cool. I done seen people lose their cool debate with me, and I be like, oh, you getting mad? No, I'm not getting mad. Your voice getting loud, you looking aggressive, but calm down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I embrace that shit. So I don't take it personal, man. Like, we can talk about anything, you know, but we gonna talk about shit. We gonna be respectful. Now, you ain't gonna disrespect me or anybody who around me. Now, we not going there. But.
So from the podcast to music, now this may be a little personal. Has any groupies came from it?
Man, you know, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but you see through that shit. Like, you know, people be like, oh, I was always a fan of your music. Oh, okay. What's my favorite song? What's your favorite song of mine? What was that joint? Yeah, man, that says it all.
So what you think their game plan is? Sex or money?
Nah, they just, man, most chicks just want to be in the mix. It might not even be sex, or it might not be money. They just want to be in the mix, you know. And I don't roll like that, you know. I got homegirls. I'm like, shit, man, we cool. I do anything for them. We go out, we hang out, but I ain't with all that extra shit, man. If you ain't damn really been around now, I ain't with that shit.
So tell us your next project. Tell us what's going on.
So I got my next joint I put out, I Just Wanna Rap. So I Just Wanna Rap some more, dropping July 29th right now. And you know, that project, the reason why I went back in so quick, I dropped the first one. And that's what the people was telling me, like, hey man, you need to go right back in. And with this one, I let everybody else pick the beats that I went off on. I only picked one. Everybody else submitted, like, I want you to do this one, do that. So it's more so of a project for us. You know what I'm saying? It's South Carolina and it's for us. When I put the artwork out, people gonna be like, oh shit, yeah, Like, it just shows, hey, it's that South Carolina shit. And you it's time for y'all to respect, you know. And I got a song on there about it's called Ears on Ears. And you know, the baby got baby on baby. And people go be looking at that like, oh, he dissing the baby. And I say immediately at the beginning of the song, you know, open your mouth and close your mouth and open your ears before he says hate. And I just break it down like, we got all of these people around here that y'all not getting behind, but y'all getting behind somebody y'all don't even know because it's the popular thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait for that shit to drop. I'm looking forward to it. But I can tell you, man, like, I respect people's pens. You know what I'm saying? Like, they pen game, what they saying. I don't really, it ain't a lot of artists I can say that when this shit drop here, like, your pen ain't fucking with mine. It's what it is.
You better get that confidence.
Yeah, I said it. You know, I stand on it. You know.
So tell people where to follow you.
IG is the real truth. Facebook is the real truth. I don't do Twitter. I ain't got Snapchat. I just got on social media, really, with this music shit, because I don't like social media.
You don't really like social media? How you plan on promoting? Just
that's why I got on there.
Okay.
Because to me, social media, man, it's people damn living fantasy lives. I see people putting up shit like, bro, I know you ain't living like that. I know you ain't doing none of that shit.
I know you in real life.
Yeah, I know you in real life.
How you come up with the name Is, if you don't mind me asking?
It's just short for Is the Real Truth. I was shout out to the homie T.I. We call him T.I. His name Tiger.
I was about to say T.I.
Yeah, nah. He one of the OGs, and we was actually signed to his company called TRT Entertainment, and it was The Real Truth Entertainment. And so when I was on there, like, Is was just short. It was IS because it was I Spit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, that nigga be spitting. Niggas always said that shit. So niggas just started calling me Is, and then it was like, shit, I'm on TRT. It's The Real Truth. And then when I would do shows in the A, that's how they would introduce me. Like, yo, come to the stage, you got Is the Real Truth.
I love that name, by the way.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I really
like
do.
Shit, yeah.
I was like, Is the Real Truth? So these must be spitting nothing but the truth.
Yeah, like, if I ain't done it, been around it, you know, hear me talk about it.
You got any new shows coming up?
August 18th, Club 1243, Poetry and Hip Hop. Shout out Travis Bowling. It's a great cause. It's for a non-profit organization where they giving scholarships for kids to go to school. I'm so privileged to be a part of that. I did it last time. Last time it was kind of a cloud on it. We had a great show, but while I was doing the show, that's when we found out Nipsey had got killed. And that kind of had people feeling some tight way because, you know, Nipsey was a good dude, had a positive message. But this time, looking forward to it. August 18th, if you ain't doing shit, come out. If you are doing shit, cancel it and come out. It's gonna be
1243?
Yeah. Yep.
Is there a cover charge?
I think what they did last time, whatever you want to donate.
Okay, cool. And this is going towards Kids College Fund?
Kids College Fund scholarships. Yep.
Okay,
G-Man Foundation is what it is. Yep.
Is it different showcases?
Yeah, they gonna have poets.
Okay.
They actually he added a different element this year, which is dope.
1243 my spot. That's what I'm asking.
He got a producer coming out. He gonna make a beat while he there, and he want the artist to freestyle to his beat.
Oh wow, who's gonna do that?
I forgot his name. They just sent me the message on my way here. That shit gonna be dope though. Yeah, I like that.
Oh my gosh, so they got poets, they got musicians, and producers. Yep. Okay, and this is gonna be on what day? A Saturday?
Sunday.
A Sunday.
The bar open. Like last time, it was such a dope vibe. That shit was dope.
I love 1243.
Yeah, me and Ayo go hit the stage.
Okay, I'll be there.
I got a 20-minute set, so I'm performing a lot of new music.
Oh my god, you got a whole 20 minutes. That's a lot of songs.
Yeah,
you already got your set.
I need like 2 more. Well, really, I ain't got no personal DJ. DJ Rand's my brother, so you know, if I need something, then he operate with me. But I just pull up on my flash drive. That's it.
Okay. And you gonna perform back here?
We go perform bad.
That's my song right there. I do like that. I do have that in rotation. I might make a video and send it to you one day.
Hey, when we drop the video, you gotta be in the video.
What a video?
Yeah. We looking for the end of August.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Ask yourself, do you